Food safety bill clears key vote in Senate. You're not worried about aspartame in tens of thousands of products and all the sugar gum now and much of the candy. You're not worried about all these drugs the government allows to be put on the market.
This is a bill designed for the corporate government monopolies.
You see, they are out of touch with people and they could care less about what you think. Monsanto has got the majority of all of them in their back pocket.
If you're growing your own stuff, you can no longer do that. Because if you do, you get caught, you can get incarcerated.
Welcome to the Not So Common Show. It's your man, Jace.
What up, it's Al B.
Yes. We got my girl Tiff in the audience. What's up, Tiff?
What up?
Check it out. The lead topic today is it okay for police to raid organic stores that sell organic products? Did you see the clip, Tiff? Of the police?
No, but I've been hearing a lot about the bill.
Yeah, and it's all coinciding with that bill, the S510.
I didn't know about this. I write for a magazine out here in San Diego, and the editor of the magazine told me about it one day. His 7-year-old son was writing a letter to the president. So I was like, what's he doing? A school project? He's like, no, he's passionate about this bill, and he wants to write Obama and tell him not to pass it. I was like, what bill? He's like, you don't know about this? Like, this is all about what you talk about. And then so he starts telling me about it. And I try not to listen to the news or pay attention to any of that kind of stuff because it's all fear-based.
Yeah,
so I don't like to get scared. Right. And then the second he told me, I got scared. And I was like, oh,
Yo, I can dig it, man. Because exactly, I go through the same thing, man. People tell me shit all the time. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, seriously. I'm like, they did what? Because I don't pay attention to none of that stuff either.
Yeah, I don't watch the news either because it's all fair tactics.
If you sit around watching the news every day, all day, and then listening to what this, like, because my father watches it, and so sometimes I'll peep in on him and see what he's doing, and I'll catch a glimpse of what they're talking about, and I'm like, damn, how much have I been missing? How long have I been out?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because,
we're all fine.
Oh my God, there's so much shit always going on. I can't even I'm like, what kind of world is this really turning into? Like, and I found out a lot of the stuff because a lot of people downplay things that you might find on the internet or YouTube, but damn, they all come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what though?
Come into play.
And on the news, even if you do sit and watch the news, because when I volunteered at the hospital, I go in the break room and the news would be on. You didn't hear anybody talk about this bill though, the S510 bill, but you heard them talk about Tiger Woods, but they didn't mention anything about this bill. They keep it all on the low. And so I asked a few of the nurses at the hospital, have you ever heard this bill? No, nobody knows about this bill. They keep it hush hush.
My thing with the bill is like, and the food in Monsanto is like, I try not to get angry about stuff because I spent a long time getting angry about everything, like why are they allowed to do this, why is whatever, and I gave away a lot of energy. So I try to keep my energy, like, not to get mad and be like, respect them. Like, if that's what they want to do with their time and people want to buy that and that's how they choose to feed their families, then that's on them. Right. But what I still get upset about is they want to take away the right from people who don't choose that. Yeah. Like, don't impose your ideas and what you want to do on me and not leave me with any other decision but to do with what you're doing. That's where, like, the line gets blurry for me.
Exactly. And you should always have a choice.
Worst situation is worst come to worst. You telling me you only going to grow this kind of stuff and you only going to stock this kind of stuff in the grocery stores. And if I don't want to eat that, I don't even have the option to grow my own food so I cannot die and be healthy.
And you know what?
Well, I think it was that you could grow your own food, but you couldn't share your food. So, like, if I grew tomatoes and you grew tomatoes, we couldn't exchange with each other.
That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy too.
That don't sound like what they present to us is what America's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
How you gonna tell me I can't give my food to my friend? Oh man, this is supposed to be a free country, but I don't see no freedom.
Something about the raw milk is illegal. They don't want people drinking cow's milk that's not pasteurized. But people believe that pasteurization kills a lot of what they drink the milk for.
It does. It does.
There's like a whole movement of people who are into the raw milk thing, but they're trying to say that's illegal.
How you gonna tell me that it's illegal to drink regular milk, but I can drink pickles?
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I can drink Jack Daniels.
Or I could drink Coke. Milk. I could drink Coke, which they use to clean batteries.
but I can't drink milk. Tell me, what are you talking about?
That's wild.
Yo, the people who running this shit don't know what the fuck they doing.
Well, actually, they do. People back in the day, I remember I grew up in Youngstown, Ohio, and if you drive through Pennsylvania, you see the Amish people. It be cold as hell when they ride in a wagon with no heat. Like, you looking at them like, look at these crazy motherfuckers. They cold as hell. But you know what? They still doing it right. They living off the land. All their cheese and milk and everything's organic. You know.
Yeah. But you know what it comes down to, man, is because my boy live out there by the Amish, man, and those people are happy inside their communities.
Right.
And really, the thing, what it comes down to is there's really nothing that you can take away from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't take nothing away because they don't value anything but family love and family values.
Right.
You know, there's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, not saying that I would like to be Amish, you know what I'm saying? But
not saying that you would like to be out in the cold and damn buggy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool on being the black Amish, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that the way that they live, they lifestyle is very easy, relaxed, and it's just like, you know, they simple people, but at the same time, man, there's something inside of that brings peace, man. You know what I mean?
I haven't used the microwave in like 4 years for the same reason. I used to microwave everything.
Yeah.
And then it got to that. Some guy just told me the other day that microwaves radiate food to the point that your body doesn't even recognize it as food.
Yeah, it kills the nutrition immediately. I mean, what's the point of putting it in the It kills everything.
What's the point of even eating it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it kills all the nutrients in it. And you know, because I used to put water in the microwave and make tea and all that. I used to
like take a piece of fish and put it on a plate and just put it in the microwave and cook it in there.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I put it in between 2 plates. I put the fish in between 2 plates and put the seasoning on there and just put it in the microwave. Like, this is faster.
Come get some of my electro meat. Electro meat.
Like,
electro meat.
And watch it. Like, watch it too.
Hold on. So you would season that shit and then put it in the microwave.
Yeah, I put it in the microwave. I put like a piece of fish in between 2 plates, like a sandwich. And put it in the microwave.
Hey, I used to do that shit with the two plates.
I was a bachelor. I used to do some crazy shit. Cause, I had to figure out how to cook. I was like, man, I gotta figure this shit out. I'm hungry.
Oh, you ain't gonna find shit in Youngstown.
I'm done. Yeah, I tried to go to the grocery store and find some turkey sausage. You know what I mean? I couldn't even find that. They sell all nasty, bad meat. They're like, get your bad meat here, son. Get your bad meat.
It ain't
bad meat.
Nothing,
some of this meat?
Nothing but bad meat and Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Want some bad meat?
You're fucked. You're fucked.
We got $5 pizzas. Big ones.
Hey, do they still got? Hey, in Youngstown, I used to go to this Chinese spot, man. Do they still sell them wings, them big ass, look like eagle wings? I'm like, hold on, chicken wings are supposed to be this damn big.
I be looking at the Chinese dude like,
they be busting out the box.
So, like, so what kind of chicken is this?
For real, son.
Like, this is different.
The wing be looking like this. The wing be big as hell.
This wing like looks like an arm. You know what I'm saying?
I remember, dude. They used to get the little box, the big ass box. That shit, the wings would be busting out the box. I'm like, this motherfucking bird had a long wingspan.
Big ass chicken wing. They had some chickens that could fly and shit.
Yeah, damn.
Buzzards.
For real, buzzard meat.
Them ain't even. You know what? On the real, man, you got to think about that shit. They probably ain't even chicken wings.
I don't know what the hell they is, but I used to smash them because for like $2 you get chicken wing and
rice.
rice.
Good, but hey, Jay, why the Chinese wings taste different than everybody else's?
I don't, and they big as hell. You go to KFC, the wings be this big and shit.
Yeah, you go to Chinese store, they got this big ass wings. They be catching birds in the back and shit. You see a Chinese dude in the back with a slingshot, like
God damn, this motherfucker done killed a dragon. These niggas eating dragon wings. Let me get 2 dragon wings and some chicken fried rice.
It's a fry.
And throw a thing of hot sauce in it.
I realize that we've reached a point in life where it's kind of like we're in a very pivotal point in time, and I'm going to start like a scrapbook to document this time because it's like we're really a part of our own part of history now that we're growing up and coming into our own. And this point in history represents, like when you're saying people are starting to become more conscious and everything, it's that they are, but it's really that the results. It's kind of like people who got all the breast plants, you know, like, for example, they got the breast plants, and then it's like, well, yeah, you get them and they look good, but you don't know what's going to happen to you in 10 years. Like, no one did that 10 years ago, so we haven't seen the effects of it.
That is so
now
real. She's so right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
now we're in the time where all this microwave food, the convenience, the poisoning of the animals, like all these things that we've been doing out of convenience and out of luxury is now starting to catch up. And this is the moment in history that we're in. So now it's that people, it's not that we're like real intelligent and everybody's waking up and, you know, some people are smarter than more people. It's just that it's obvious. Like, it's obvious that the shit that we've been doing is now we're starting to see the results. Like, oh, okay, you eat microwave food, yeah, you get no nutrition. And what happens when you don't have nutrition for 20 years? This happens. But we didn't know that back then because it didn't exist then. But today we do know that. So now everybody's, you know, trying to figure it out. And that's what sucks for the older people. Like when you speak of your father, my parents and my family as well, it's like I try to tell them, don't eat these things or don't do these things because by doing that you're getting this. And they understand it, but they can't possibly do something about it because to them it's unfortunate because they're only doing the same exact things that they've always been doing when it was okay to do that, you know. And then now it's like, well, now they're 67 years old and you're trying to tell me don't eat meat anymore. Like, I don't even understand that. Like, no, the way I was raised, meat was fine. Yeah, that meat was fine, but what they're doing to the animals today isn't what you ate 50 years ago. Yeah. But our minds aren't equipped to, like, think like that. Like, who thinks that when you eat a tomato, it's not actually a tomato, it's actually a Monsanto genetically modified tomato? Like, our minds aren't even designed to think of these things that they're doing. And so we're kind of living in the times of the results of everything. And it's hard.
Everything's gonna be right. Everything's gonna be right.